Hi everyone, so today we're going to do lesson 4 and we're going to do lesson 4 exercise A and B, and then we are going to look at lesson 5 as well. So for lesson 4 exercise A, we're dealing with time, but we're looking at overtime pay. So for this one, we're going to complete the chart, find the time and a half rate and the double time rate for each hourly rate. So if you work more than your 40 hours a week, which is a typical full-time job, then you get paid extra for each hour. So this is kind of how we're going to calculate what you would get paid. So if we look at the hourly rate, let's just focus on let's do number 2. So the hourly rate for number 2 is $7 an hour. So if you want time and a half, what that should tell you in your mind is you're working $7 an hour, plus you get an extra half of that. So how I can do this is kind of simple, is I'm going to multiply by 1.5. The 1 is your regular pay and the 0.5 is the half. So when it says time and a half, the 1 is the time and the 0.5 is your half. So then if you're looking at double time, so you're getting twice as much each hour when you work, double time is what it says, you double it. So when I'm trying to do double time, I'm going to multiply by 2. So if I'm looking at problem number 2 in this section, I have 7. And I'm going to use my calculator. And if you need one while you're at home, don't forget you have desmos.com. Okay, so desmos.com is an online graphing calculator that you can use. So I'm going to take the 7 and I'm going to multiply it times 1.5. So 7 times 1.5 gives me a rate of $10 and well, we can't leave it 0.5, so 50 cents. So if I'm working 40 hours a week at $7 an hour and I work overtime for time and a half, I'm getting $10.50 every hour past the 40. So that's really good. Now, if you get double time, so like on a holiday, like 4th of July, or if we have another holiday and you work, you get double time for that. So if you work more time than you were supposed to get double time, I'm just going to take that 7, the original amount, and I'm going to double it. So I'm going to multiply by 2. So 7 times 2 means you're going to make $14 an hour on the double time pay. Okay, which is really nice. Okay, so for exercise B, I'm going to come over here. Okay, and this is going to be kind of a big chart. Let me move my stuff here. So for exercise B, we're going to focus on the top, then we'll go to the bottom. So it says each day worked in how many hours. So it kind of gave you an example up at the top. So it's telling you on Monday this person worked 8 hours, Tuesday they worked 8, Wednesday they worked 8, Thursday they worked 9 hours, and Friday they worked 8 hours. So you're going to take all of these and you're going to add them up. Okay, so 8 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8. Okay, so add up all those. When you add all those up, you get 41. That's your total hours. The regular hours is 40. And for us, all the way down, regular hours is going to be 40 hours. If you get a number that's smaller than 40, then you're fine. You just put that number back here. But if there's a number over, regular is 40 hours. Okay? Now, overtime. So overtime pay is you're going to have time and a half or double time. How many hours past 40 did you do? So in order to get this number, you can take your total hours and just subtract. So 41 minus 40 tells me that I worked 1 hour of overtime. Okay, so you can go do and fill in that chart. So if I'm going to come down here and let's say I want to look at 7. So number 7, I worked 8 hours every day for 7 days. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 8. So if I add all those up, 7 times 8 should give me the 56. So I'm going to come across 56 hours. Well, the regular hours is 40 hours. So if I work a regular 40 hours, then how much am I getting overtime? So all of these in this first box will be a 0 for the double time. You're not getting double time in this first one. So all I have to do is subtract. So 56 minus the 40 regular hours tells me that I worked 16 overtime hours. Okay? So that's how you do the first box. When you slide down and you pick up on number 11, this is where you're getting into your holiday pay and your double time. So all of these at the bottom are going to get double time for the holiday. So then let's look at one of those. Okay, so they kind of did one for you. So they looked at this first one. So number 11, they added all these up. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. So 5 days in a row they added and got 40. 32 of those hours was regular pay because the blue is the holiday pay. So the 32 was regular and you get holiday pay, which is double. So those 8 hours in this, that's what's going to transfer all the way over to that double time pay. Okay, so if we come down, let's go to number 16. So 16, I'm going to add all those up. So you've got 8 plus 10 plus 7 plus 8 plus 8. So I've got 3/8 plus the 10 plus the 7. Okay, so that gave me 41 hours. But this 8 hours is how much I'm getting for double time pay. So again, that 8 hours is going to go all the way over here. So to find out how much was regular pay, I'm going to take the 41 and subtract the 8 off. So 41 minus the double time hours, which is 8, gives me 33 hours that I got paid regular time. Okay, so that's how you're going to do lesson 4. We'll pick up with lesson 5 shortly.